different scenery as you can see, but it's another event. This is Little Lady's Day. Pretty in peaches. You there. Now there is a strapping young lass, if ever I saw one. Doubtless come to join the Little Lady's Day festivities, I am sure. You have not heard of Little Lady's Day? Well then, as the royal Seneschal, allow me to bring you up to speed. On this day, as you might imagine by the name, the little ladies of the realm come first. Those of us with the heart of a gentleman must endeavour to bring smiles to each and every one of their faces. I'm doing my part by overseeing this event, and I'm seeking the aid of as many magnanimous souls as possible, so that every maiden in this fair city feels as exalted as the Sultana herself. Of course, if the satisfaction of good deeds done isn't enticing enough, there are fabulous rewards to be had for any who assist me. What say you? Will you don the mantle of Seneschal? Seneschal? I don't know. I knew from the moment I saw you would be eager to serve. You have my thanks for what I am sure will be a job well done. As for the job itself, it is most elegant in its simplicity. Go forth to the city streets, dressed to impress with the spirit of the day in your heart. If you should see a young lady in any manner of distress or discontent, approach them as a gentleman would, lending an ear to their plight and a hand to their aid. And I think I know of just such a troubled soul. Greetings, adventurer, or shall I say, Seneschal? I am Aldithia of House Thorn, here to assist with the day's revelry. Lady Thorn, what fortuitous timing! I was just about to send this noble Seneschal out on her mission, but it appears you have saved us both the trouble of finding a maiden in need. Indeed. While strolling through Emerald Avenue, I spied a young girl whose crestfallen expression served as a stark contrast to the merriment around her. I thought to call out to her, but she disappeared in the crowds before I had the chance. We must seek her out, and I believe 3 sets of eyes would serve better than 1. What did she look like? I'll take that question as a tacit agreement. I knew you'd be eager to assist me. Alright then. Be on the lookout for a Lalafell with flaxen hair. With haste and some luck, we should find her before long. Very well. Let us take to the Emerald Avenue and bring cheer to this young woman's heart. She was actually in a previous Little Lady's Day. You end up helping her out. And yeah, well, you end up helping her out as like a little lady, like potential kind of thing. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while. Huh? A Lalafell with flaxen hair? Matter of fact, I did see a girl fitting that description just moments ago. I remember the look on her face more than anything. Although everyone around her was beaming, she was frowning like someone had just snatched her lemon cake away. If you mean to follow her, she headed off towards the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Which is just here. I was gonna go to the Ethernet, but it's just here. Yeah, I really like the decorations of Little Lady's Day, just because of all the sakuras. I don't know why, I just like sakura trees. Where are we? I think I ran past. Oh, there we go. Dignified citizen. I got distracted by that. This one. The blue quest. Golden hair, you say? A Lalafell, you say? I did see a small figure with vibrant hair cross my path, but I could have just been a small child. She was heading towards the Gold Court. Of course, only 12 know where she went from there. Now that you mention it, I think I saw a girl like that not too long ago. She was ascending the steps of the hustings strip. Although judging by her plodding steps, she was dreading whatever awaited her at the top. By her age, I reckon she's a patient of Frondale's frontistery. I don't know. Chances are you could catch her if you left now. Crestfallen citizen. Have you been following me? Why? I don't want any trouble. Trouble? Why, my dear girl, we're here to give you just the opposite. But first, perhaps an introduction and explanation would allay your fears. I am Aldithia Thorn, and we're here because it is our duty to see that no young girl walks the streets of this city with their head down. So that's why you were looking for me. I suppose I should thank you. I'm Mamoru, by the way. The pleasure is entirely mine, Miss Mamoru. Now, what exactly is troubling you? Tell us, and we shall do all in our power to set things right. Really? Well, you know Frondale's Falon thing, right? I'm staying in the children's ward. You see, they don't let us go outside very often, and things were dreadfully boring. That is, until I met Laurie, and we became best of friends. We promised each other that we would both get better before Little Ladies' Day, so we could play under the peach blossoms together. They're peach blossoms, not cherry blossoms. Same thing. But Laurie suddenly got worse. The physicians only gave me permission to leave. Only me permission to leave. And Laurie had to stay behind. I didn't want to go without her, but I didn't want to miss the chance either. So here I am. But it's no fun all by myself. How tragic. My heart breaks to hear her tale. There must be something we can do for them. You don't need to go out to go out. What an odd thing to say. Whatever do you mean? Ah, I know. We bring the festival to them. That way they can enjoy the splendor of Little Ladies' Day without stepping outside the frontistery. We can start by decorating the children's ward with the self-same trappings which adorn the city. And there is yet more we can do. Perhaps a special guest could be arranged for the children when we're done. I dare say Frondale's frontistery may come to Rebel Emerald Avenue in its pageantry. Really? Truly? I can't wait to see the look on Laurie's face when she sees. I just hope Master Damieliot, yeah, says it's okay. Would you come with me to the children's ward? Pretty please. I'm sure he'll listen to you. I'll tell the alchemist at the entrance to expect you. Mamoru could barely contain herself when she told me about you. She's waiting inside the children's ward. Do you wish to enter? Yes. An adventurer, what business do you have at Frondale's frontistery? If you are ill, you must first fill out a form over there. Master Damieliot, let me explain. I see. You mean to host a Little Ladies' Day of sort. I must say, it sounds like it would bring some sorely needed colour to these otherwise drab halls. Very well. You have my full support. It would be remiss of me to deny those under my care the most effective medicine of all, joy. If I may, let's keep this a secret from the others for now, shall we? Children do love surprises. Indeed. To that end, I suggest we decorate while the others are absent. There's just one obstacle, however. The sick are not known for their habit of coming and going. But Master Demeliot, have you forgotten? The children are soon to undergo their regular examinations, and will be away for the better part of the day. Would that not be ideal time to decorate? Yes, you're quite right. Excellent thinking. And no one would bat an eye if I were to conduct the examination slightly earlier than scheduled. Scarlett, could you summon the children to the examination room in my stead? Well, it seems we have the solution to our most pressing concern. I'll begin procuring the necessary trimmings. I also think it would be prudent to provide gifts for the children. No extravagance must be spared on this special occasion. My dear Seneschal, can I depend on you to take care of this task? I know what I can do. Laurie's always talking about Redolent Rose of the Wilbur's Guild. If we both gave him our most winning smiles, he might be convinced to come for a visit. I say we because Miss Scarlett is coming too, right? Now that we all have our duties, let us attend to them. Time is of the essence. Oh, hello there. Are you someone's ma? Oh, the examinations. Already? I nearly forgot. Thanks for reminding me. I would have been caught an earful if I was late again. I haven't seen you before. Are you a new physician? What? Another examination? They already know I'm sick. What are they got to... why do they got to keep poking and prodding me? Well, I suppose I better go. Oh, I hope Mama is having fun out there. Huh? Who are you? Oh, another examination already? That bit of medicine they gave me last time didn't help at all. Are they going to make me drink it again? I wouldn't mind if they at least let me go outside. Everybody's probably having so much fun out there. I hope Mama is too. I'll try to think of her when I'm forcing that poison down my gullet. Did you speak with everyone? Laura didn't look too sad, did she? I suppose it's only natural for her to feel that way, but with a little effort, we'll turn her frown into a smile soon enough. Now let's be off to the Weavers Guild to speak with Redolent Rose. Laurie always keeps me up late gushing about his designs. She adores weaving, and she had plenty of time in the frontisserie to practice. She even made me a lace scarf, and says when she grows up, she'll join the guild. A personal visit from Redolent Rose himself would set her right as any medicine could. Let's be off. Now, there's a bit later on where, like a side thing for this, where you keep bringing in other characters. I don't know if it's based on your progress or not, but we'll find out together. Oh, what do we have here? A little bird has flown into my guild, but is too shy to sing. What, pray tell, could inspire her to grace us with her voice? Well, you see, I do it for Laurie. Yes, of course, thank you. Master Rose? I have something to ask of you. You see, my dear friend Laurie is very sick, and she has always had a passion for weaving. If you could visit her at Frontel's frontisserie. Say no more. A fledgling weaver is in need. I shall gladly fly to her assistance. The tapestry of this guild's history ever requires new hands to sew it, after all. Forgive me, but I have some matters I must attend to before leaving. Rest assured, however, that I will make haste to the children's ward the very moment I am done. Thank you. We did it. Truth be told, in all the stories Laurie told of Master Rose, I imagined him to be a little littler. Laurie never told me how kind he was, though. Oh, that's probably not what it said. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to resist telling Laurie that Redolent Rose is visiting the Fontisserie. Promise to stop me if I begin to blurt it out. I hope everyone else is coming along as well as we are. Fontisserie Alchemist, who's apparently a guard. We've managed to finish decorating, and I must say I am quite pleased with our efforts. Would you like to enter the children's ward? Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, look at this. So many flowers. It's so pretty. I dare say I could not have arranged a more pleasant display myself. You're Redolent Rose, sir. Indeed I am, and you must be the Laurie whom I've heard so much about. You know my name? Of course I do. I must say I envy you, to have such a devoted friend like little Memory here. She also told you of your passion for weaving. She also told of your passion for weaving. Is it true you wish to join the guild someday? If so, pray allow me to answer any questions you may have. I would not dream of keeping the tricks of our trade from an aspiring guild member. Now then, if all the little ladies would gather, I have presents for all of you. Place these peach blossoms in your hair and become as princesses. Surely you know all surely you all know the history of this day, when Sultan Beldrick would serve as Seneschal to a special chosen girl. These accoutrements have roots in that tradition. One little lady's day long ago, a young girl beset by illness was chosen as Baldrick's princess. Upon learning of her condition, he presented her with a wreath of peach blossoms to wear upon her head, much like the ones you now hold in your hands. Peach blossoms have long been said to ward off ailments of all manner, and some even believe they hold the key to eternal youth. It was with this in mind that the Sultan gave his gift. Soon after, the young woman made a complete recovery and went on to live a long and fruitful life. Perhaps the legends of the Blossom's properties were true after all. Little ladies, little princesses, keep these always close, and if your sickness should ever come too much to bear, remember the princess who came before you. As she did, you shall too regain your strength. You shall regain your strength. We will, thank you. Ah, but I didn't forget Master Dummy Elliot. I have something for you as well. Here, wear this. Like this? Does it suit me? Better than I dared imagine. I suppose I should be grateful for that. However, I must admit I failed to see how this trinket will help. But you haven't let me finish the story. The tale doesn't end with the peach blossoms. Oh no. The Sultan who sent a hand-picked physician, his very best, to care after his princess. That physician wore a monocle much like this one. I had a feeling that beside lending an air of authenticity to the day, a monocle would become you. And so, with the help of the Seneschal, I endeavoured to procure one. Your efforts are much appreciated, my lady. I shall do my utmost to honour the example set by this physician, and will not rest until every one of my princesses returns to prime health. I trust you will only impress Master Demi-Elliot. Would you look at them? Those smiles embody everything beautiful about this day. Master Demi-Elliot, my dear Seneschal, I couldn't have achieved this alone. I'm in your debt. And let us not forget Scarlett. You truly are a Seneschal among Seneschals. Indeed, any would be hard-pressed to find a more gentlemanly company than the one gathered here, to another successful little ladies' day. Seeing poor Mamoru in distress reminded me of that little lady's day long ago and of my own struggles with my physical condition. It was clear then what needed to be done. Considering everything had to be arranged at such short notice, I'd say we pulled through splendidly. There was nary a frown to be seen on both child and adult alike. And now, although it pains me to say it, I must return to my manor. My family tends to fret unreasonably if I'm absent overlong. However, before I go, I do believe there is a matter of your gift. Master Demi-Elliot is keeping it safe for you at my behest. May we meet again soon, adventurer. Laurie and the others will be talking about this for moons to come. We'll keep these in our hair until every one of us is better. We'll never forget what you all did for us today. I'm sure of it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Master Demi-Elliot said you're welcome at the children's ward any time during Little Lady's Day. Do come visit. They actually did a Christmas event thing here as well, from memory. I do not believe I had the opportunity to thank you personally. Your efforts served not only to lift the children's spirits, but the staff's as well. Had Lady Aldithia not already arranged to reward your cooperation, I certainly would have. That being said, these are yours. It's not often the children have a chance to meet an adventurer, let alone one so kind as yourself. Pray visit us again while you can. Yeah, so you get both. Now, you got a repeatable quest that we'll quickly do. You get 10 confetti. Now, there's no currency in this event because you just go to the vendor and buy with Gil. So it's pretty straightforward. Greetings, Scarlett. I'm terribly sorry to trouble you again so soon, but may I have a word? As you know, our dear Laurie was overjoyed to receive a personal visit from Redolent Rose, whom she so admires. So very few are given such an opportunity, and I shall be forever grateful to you and for your part in arranging it. However, Laurie is not the only one under our care. When other children heard her story, they came asking to invite all manner of illustrious figures to the ward. Of course, I would gladly grant their wishes if I could. However, I am but a lowly physician and hold little sway outside of the frontispiece. I do not sup with the Sultana or go for leisurely flights on the backs of dragons, which we haven't done yet. But an adventurer of your stature is no stranger to esteemed company, both within and without the city. The children and I would be eternally grateful if you would draw upon this circle of acquaintances to make their dreams come true one more time. I sincerely apologize for imposing upon you yet again, but it's not for my own sake that I beseech your aid. In return for your efforts, I have arranged a reward, but I fear it will only just begin to repay the debt I already owe you. Young Rivera, emboldened by your example, has chosen to serve as Seneschal to our young ladies, and has helped sort all of their various requests. I asked them to write letters to the people they wanted to meet, although it seemed not everyone had a specific person in mind. You can come meet them on the desk. You can find them on the desk over there. Read through them, and if there are any among your allies and comrades in arms who might be fit to call upon, don't hesitate to tell me, and I'll gather everyone here. So these are the missives. Yeah, so there's actually a lot more. So yeah, if you haven't got, like, if you haven't interacted with specific characters, then you don't get them, basically. Your Grace, to this day, I remember when my father took me to see you speak. Your words moved me, and ever since, I tried to live by them. I've always been shy, but I want to learn how to be brave like you. How do you stand in front of so many people without looking nervous at all? There's so much I want to ask you, and if you could grace us with your presence at the frontispiece, I would be ever so grateful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this Sultana, and then, you know, when you play, you can do the rest of them. So have you read the letters? Do any of your storied allies fit the description written within? Yes. Great, I'll call the girls here. And it basically does just a short cutscene with whoever you choose. Greetings, children. It's everyone having a splendid little ladies' day. It's the Sultana. We are honored to be in your presence, Your Grace. Now, there's no need for such stiff formalities. Pray call me Nanamo, and it is I who should be honored to receive your invitation. For children, the most precious gemstones in all of Uldar. I am sure there is much and more I can learn from your stories, and full eager I am to hear them. Your Grace, each moment we remain here, urgent matters are mounting and left unresolved. We would be best not to tarry over long. Papashan, do you forget the meaning of this day? For generations, the sultans of Uldar have put themselves at complete disposal of their chosen princesses. Am I not beholden to the same tradition? Or do you mean to imply that a sultana cannot be seneschal? No, Your Grace, of course not. I'm glad we have reached an understanding. Now, which one of you addressed their letter to me? Come forward and I shall serve you as best I can. Little teapot. Alright, and then you just talk to him. And then you go back and just keep doing it. I must admit, when I first requested your aid, it was out of desperation. I expected at best a short letter to read to the children, but you went the extra mile and provided us with an audience. I cannot remember the last time I saw everyone so happy. Joy was not the only gift you gave everyone, however. The heartening words of your allies will fortify the children's spirits in the days ahead, that they might overcome their illness and see their health return. Please pass on your gratitude our gratitude to your friends. And allow me to thank you personally. Your efforts have ensured that this little lady's day will always be remembered fondly by both the children and myself. You are welcome to visit us here anytime you wish, and all the more welcome if you have another companion in tow. Alright, so we'll just head off. And this stage here, there used to be, I think it was like 2 or 3 years in a row, there were the idol group, like a pop idol kind of thing, called Songbirds, I think, is what their name was. Wait, where's the vendor? There we go. And they used to go on the thing stage. So you've got the eastern stage, which looks like that. And then you've got the banners, which looks like that. And then you can just buy confetti if you want. So with that, we'll call it an episode. Next one, I think the next event is Hatching Tide. If not, I'll put a thing on the screen to say it's this instead, like I did with the Valentine's Day and Little Lady's Day. But anyway, with that, we'll catch you later. Catch you next time in the next event.